Okay, so I'm going to teach you guys how to make little paint bubbles. I don't know if you know what those are. They're probably a really elementary school thing, but they're really easy to make and they look cool. So what you'll need is you'll need 2 solo cups, preferably. One empty, one filled with some water, which you'll need. You need some scissors, so that way you can cut the solo cup. You'll need some dish detergent, any old Dawn, Palmolive, whatever. Paint, paintbrush, and some paper. So what you want to do is you first want to cut the solo cup so that way it's down to about here. And I'll explain why in a second. So then you'll be left with just this little ring that you can put things in. And then with this little bit here, you want to put in some detergent. You don't really need a lot just because it's like, you know, detergent's really powerful and you don't really need that much. And I actually just put in a little too much, so I'm going to pour some out in this thing. And then, oh, can you give me straws? Where are the straws? I forgot one thing. You need a straw too. So you're going to pour your water into the thing that I just poured the detergent in. And then I have blue paint, but this works with any kind of paint, doesn't matter. And you pour the color in. And you want to do just like a little bit of detergent, mostly water, and then a little bit more paint than detergent, if that makes sense. So you're probably doing like 2/3 water and then 1/6 of each, whatever, if that's right or not. And then you're just going to take your paintbrush and you're going to mix it all up. And it doesn't have to be super well mixed up, just enough so that way the detergent and all the paint gets mixed up in the water evenly. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your straw and your color and you're going to blow into it. And it's a little hard to see, but there's little bubbles in here. Can you see that? Little bubbles? All right. And then once you have the bubbles in there, you're going to take your paper and just put it on top of the bubbles. And you can kind of see it a little bit, how it's left some image with the blue paint. And then you just blow off the bubbles and let it dry and you have a little bubble shape. But this actually did not work out that well, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a little more paint. I don't know exactly how much paint you should put in, but if you just kind of keep doing some trial and error, you'll eventually get a good ratio of paint to water. Alright, so I just put in a little more paint and I'm going to blow some more bubbles and see if this one will work better. And there you go. Have some blue bubble images. Kind of fun. And you can use any color you want, and it's super easy.